Oh my. Everything is, oh my gosh. We're starting out great. Starting off real good here. Yep. Hi guys, and welcome back. I'm really excited for today's video because I'm realizing how many products I have. I am using a full face of all new 2025 drugstore launches, and I've already done a couple videos with an Ulta haul this year with all new products. I've reviewed some of these products. Actually, yeah, I've done reviews on some of these products, but now I have a full collection of all 2025 drugstore new launches, which is a lot of launches, like a lot. They're not playing, they're just dropping, boom, 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 boom. So I actually have 5 new products that I haven't talked about yet, plus ones I kind of have talked about, used more than once, can give you my opinions about them. So let's go ahead and jump in. I am already face prepped. I have my brows on, I have my lashes on. The 2 brow products I used in Zay Brows is the new NYX Blade and Shade. This is in the shade Auburn. It's their Nano Brow Pencil. It's the one that I said reminds me of the Dominique Cosmetics brow pencil. Now, I've never used it. What I mean is the shape, because it's flat on one side, and then, like, let me just show you here. Hopefully you'll be able to see, but it's like flat on one side and then square on the other. It's a pretty unique design when it comes to a brow shape. And then I'm a big fan of the new e.l.f. Holy Strokes Micro Brow Pencil, brow pen. This took me a little while to get used to. What I do notice about this brow pen is when I use it like right after skincare, and it's like kind of slippery. It depends on the surface when it comes to this brow pen. You won't get a lot of color payoff that way. So I notice that if I use it last in my makeup routine, when I have like powders and stuff that's kind of on it, it'll give you a lot of pigment. If I use it over brow glue, I'll get a lot of pigment. The only way I don't get a lot of pigment is if, like, I'm going over skincare. So what I've been doing is using it over my brow gel after it dries, and I get really good hair-like strokes. I do get a more bold brow that way. Before I go to work, or if I'm not wearing a lot of makeup, I will purposely use it just after skincare, because then I won't get as bold of a brow. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm talking a lot. Let's move on to the next product, which is the Holy Hydration Thirst Burst Drops from e.l.f. This has a 1% hydrating hibiscus complex and a 5% niacinamide. I wouldn't say I'm the biggest fan of this product. I have used it several times. The consistency is nice, don't get me wrong. You do get hydrated. You get this dewy glow on the skin. It's supposed to be a glow recipe. One of their watermelon serum drop things. I don't know. I don't even know what the product is. But if you're looking for a glowy look, I don't know if you can tell, like, it makes me very hydrating, which I love. I love it on its own. I'm still on the fence with how I feel about it under makeup. Maybe it might be better for me to mix it in with something. But when I am feeling dry and crusty and that I need some hydration, bomb. Really like it. So I have a new product to try. This is the Maybelline Grippy Serum. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have used the e.l.f. serum, but we're just gonna go. We're just gonna go with it, okay? This is confusing because I don't know, like, did it just launch in the US? Like, a lot of people are talking about it. I seen it and saw it on TikTok and people were saying it's new, so I grabbed it. But yeah, it is a grippy serum, a makeup grip primer with 2% niacinamide. Let's give her a go. I'm not like huge on grippy serums or grippy primers or just really primers in general. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna put it on my dangers. I'm gonna use 3 drops. I feel like 3 drops will be good. And then let's see. Okay, it feels good. It's a little thicker than I anticipated. Gosh, I'm thinking all the stuff I'm putting on my face and then gonna put on this this foundation. I don't know if it's gonna look good. This is quite grippy. The only really grippy primer I've ever used is the e.l.f. one that was duping milk. Wow, yeah, this is grippy. This is grippy. I don't know if you'll be able to tell. Like sticking to my fingers. Yeah, it's grippy. It's called grippy. It's quite grippy. But it feels good. It feels like it's gonna do the job. So let me go in with foundation. Now, this is a skin tint. I did a review on it. It is the Milani Conceal and Perfect Blur Out Skin Tint. I've used this now 3 times. I like it. It's not like my favorite skin tint or foundation of all time, but it's nice, and I like just being able to like plop it on my face and go. If you want to know more about this skin tint, go watch my review. I will link it down below. But I like that it's not like a full coverage situation. I am a less is more type person. So for me, this just evens out my skin tone because my face is darker than my neck. My face is more red than my neck. And I just like the consistency. Sometimes I don't want to wear a crazy full coverage foundation. So this to me is a perfect balance, and it has like blurring properties in it. Overall, I do like this foundation, the skin tint, and it just looks super pretty on my face. See how I'm just more evened out than I was just with the redness in my face, and I don't know, I just feel like it evens me out really good. It looks so pretty on the skin. Okay, let's move on to a product that I have fallen in love with. I am not a cream or liquid bronzer contour person. I am a powder girly all the way. However, this right here is my new love. This is from Physicians Formula. It is the Butter Glow and Go. It is a bronzer blush multi-stick. This is in the shade Beachy Pink. Pretty sure it's the lightest shade that they have come out with. And you can twist the top, get more product out. I don't go too crazy with this. I just kind of go here. It's so creamy and just buttery. I mean, you think about Butter Glow. I mean, that's just like, yeah, that's what it reminds me of, is like butter, like still dropping stuff. It just, I don't know, guys. I really like it. It just is gorgeous. And I just am not into doing a cream bronzer or blush. I don't know, but this has really changed my mind. I think it's the not only the shade, but the way it blends and the way that it looks under makeup. I am a fan, and I love how I can kind of get this done. It's like a 2-in-1 thing here. I can slap the bronzer on and then put the blush over it and be done. Like, I don't know, I just enjoy this product. And then I can kind of go in with the blush, and I love this blush color. And again, a little bit goes a long way. I feel like I kind of do overdo it sometimes, but they just work so well together. And I kind of bring it up a little high because I still have concealer to go in with. But I am a fan of this product, man. I've really been enjoying it. I've actually worn it once without like foundation or anything on, and it still was absolutely beautiful. So now I'm going to go in with another new product. This is a Revolution Skin Silk Under Eye Brightener and Concealer. This is in the shade Fair Cool. The first time I tried this, I liked it. The second time I tried this, it looked hideous. I don't know if it was because, I don't know why. I don't know why it did not look good, but sorry, I'm getting my powder ready. But it did not look good. So this is my third time trying this, and we're going to see what happens. I'm going to be setting my face or my under eyes with the new L'Oreal Infallible Blurfection powder. I had opened it, but I was like, wait a minute, I didn't show you here. This is in the shade Light, right? Translucent. Yeah, Translucent Light. I kind of feel like this is a little dark. I am always on the hunt for like a really good drugstore powder because I really like the Maybelline Fit Me powder. I want to try one of the Wet n Wild powders, but yeah, I'm always on the look for a good powder. If you got sloppy, you can take some of this foundation tint, skin tint foundation, and just take your foundation brush and just kind of clean it up so it's not as like harsh. You know what I'm saying? You smell what I'm stepping in, people. And it just makes it not look so cray-cray, not look so like chiseled. Okay, so let me go in with this concealer. It has a metal tip on it. I've never used a metal tip on a concealer before. Again, Dominique Cosmetics has one. I've never used her brand, but I know a lot of people like it. I don't know. Let me give this another shot. Again, the first time I used it, I really did like it. No, it wasn't like my favorite concealer. It does have like that cooling effect when you're putting it on your under eye. That feels good, you know, because it's that metal applicator. It's a very thin consistency. You're not going to get a bunch of coverage with this. So if you have dark circles or anything like that, you're not going to get a bunch of coverage with this. It's looking a lot better today. It just gives this very hydrated look underneath of the eye. So if you're looking for a concealer, like especially if you have mature skin, if you're looking for a concealer that is just very hydrating underneath of the eyes and you just want a little bit of coverage, you might really like this. But for those who really enjoy a lot of concealer, need more coverage, need more stuff to cover up, you might want to pass on this. So I'm going to go in with that translucent L'Oreal Infallible and immediately set this. I've used this powder once. I don't know if I mentioned, the color throws me off. I know it says translucent, but when you already have a skin tone that's basically translucent, a translucent still gives like a darker shade to the face, or to my skin, I should say. So translucents are very, I tend to stay more away from them just because they either pull too yellow on me, or they just look too dark, and I like to have a little bit of highlight underneath of my eyes. But it's supposed to be like a blurring powder. I almost said foundation. Like a blurring foundation. Geez, a blurring powder. Yeah, a Blurfection, up to 24 hours, blurring, brightening, loose setting powder. I feel like it is giving a nice blurring effect to the face. You know, when you start seeing stuff in the light, because where I do my makeup is just a little vanity. Yeah, this is looking really nice on the skin. The color isn't terrible. I'm not gonna have like the extreme highlighted effect underneath my eyes, which is fine, whatever. I don't always need that. but it's looking good. Now I'm going to use the new e.l.f. Halo Glow Powder Filter, one of my new favorite powders. I just like to take some down here. You want to talk about a blurring powder? This is a blurring powder. I love it. I just mainly take it on the perimeter of my face. And since I don't have any new powder bronzers or powder blushes, the Physicians Formula product is going to be the only bronzer and blush I use today. So I don't want to use a ton of this to cover that up. So we're just kind of I don't know, just setting the face, giving more blur. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and use this next product because it has to sit on my lips. This is the new NYX Lip IV Hydrating Serum Gloss. What is cool about these is that you can use them as a lip stain or just put them on and use them as like a regular lip gloss. I've done it both ways. And I really enjoy the lip stain and then putting a gloss over it. Oh, this is in the shade. What shade are you? Drippin' in Rose? Drippin' in Rose. I'm not going to talk through this part because I want to be careful. Okay, so it is on. It says leave it on for 10 minutes to get the lip stain. But this is a really pretty color. It was so picked through when I went to get these from Target. So that was like one of the only shades left. All right, let's move on. I've used this. I've tried this out. This is a L'Oreal Lumi Le Glace highlighter stick. This is in the shade Glassy Pink Slipper. What I've been doing with this is use a brush, if I can find one. I have been taking it on my brush and then applying it because I don't want to lift anything up off the face, but you're gonna see this glow and it is like so gorgeous. It does not disturb the product that I've already laid down on my face, but you can go ham sandwich with this product. It looks so beautiful. It just gives you like this wet highlight. It is just stunning. Like it's like a natural glow, but like at the same time, like, you know, I have highlight on, but instead of like this powder streak on your face, it just gives like a more natural look. Like, is her face really that like stunning? Like, yeah, it sure is. Oh, just so pretty. All right, and for setting spray, this is from Essence. It's their Fix and Last 18-hour makeup setting spray. Waterproof makeup setting spray. Oh, I like the sprayer on this. Okay, so it hasn't been quite 10 minutes, but I'm going to see if we can take this off and it's stained. Oh yeah, it worked. Yeah, see, I have some color on my lips. So nice. Now you can take some liner, you know, some lip liner and do your thing with that. But I just take my favorite lip oil at the moment. This is from e.l.f. This is their new Glimmer ones, the Glimmer Finish lip oil. This is in the shade Princess Cut. This goes everywhere with me. I cannot get enough of it. Oh, it's so pretty. And it's so pretty over this colored lip stain. Look at that. Just look at it. I'm actually going to take some of this little glass highlighter and put it on the corner. Oh, look at that. The corner of my eye. Oh, so pretty. And even on my brow bone. I am just glowing. Here is the final look. I freaking love it. You know what I love about today's look is that my skin, like, it looks like just my skin. That makes no sense. Like, I don't have a lot of coverage. It's just like my skin, but better. A lot of cream products, not a lot of powder, and it just, like, I'm glowing. I look just fresh, healthy, it just, I don't know, there's something about this look today. Something about it. You know what? My under eyes look really good. Like really good. Actually, I might get you in real close. I ain't scared. I ain't scared to get you in here, guys. I moved my camera up because if I got too close, then the lights will start messing with stuff. But just look at this glow. First off, the glow is insane. But my under eyes, do we not see that? So just with that concealer and this powder, maybe I'm dogging this powder too much because my under eyes look so good. Like in my last video, I mentioned like less is more. That's what I'm talking about. Not putting foundation or the skin tint underneath, using a thin consistency concealer, kind of like this, minimal powder, stunning. Everything is beautiful. It's just stunning. And I'm not used to using products like this. This is usually not my jam. But this, there's something about it. There's something about it. It is really a shame. I have nowhere to go today. It is snowing. We're getting like up to 2 inches, like as I speak right now at the moment. And I did everything yesterday to where I didn't have to leave the house today. But now I'm like, I really should be out there just strutting my shit. But instead it's just gonna be for my cat and my dog. So I am done. I'm gonna wrap this video up. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. And I will see y'all on my next one. Thanks for watching.